You're listening to the Slurmcast, a podcast for no reason. Today we will be playing and discussing Bender's Big Bluff. Bender's Game of Bluff. With your hosts, Tommy Roulette, Pete Woodward.
That's me.
And I'm Rick Horchie.
So I want to start this by saying not only is this once again a bonus content episode, not filler, bonus content, but also
it's all killer, no filler.
I'm thoroughly disappointed in the fact that this is a board game and not actual old-ass cans of Slurm energy drink.
The packaging for this game is great.
We had an off mic conversation within the last 2 weeks that we were recording where Tommy said, "Oh, up at this used record store, I had heard through the grapevine that they had a 4-pack of cans of Slurm, unopened, ready to be consumed to poison our kidneys."
Because they did have a Slurm energy drink, which you can get on Amazon.
Yeah.
They still had that?
Yeah,
soda.
I'm thinking about getting some, but I heard it's just terrible.
I'm sure it is. It's worm feces.
It's highly addictive.
So, what he actually came back with is this dice game called Bender's Game of Bluff, which is packaged to look like 4 cans of Slurm.
They're like Foster cans.
Yeah, they're like bigger beer cans. I mean, I think it would be like a 16. It says 12 fluid ounces on here. I think that's wrong. I'm guessing it would probably hold 16 ounces.
355 glue packs.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, there's ingredients
That's
on the
like
back.
That's the real measurement.
Hold on. Well, finish what you're saying. I want to read these, but go ahead.
But this is bigger than a 12 fluid ounce can. This is like a Foster's 16 ounce beer.
It does have 20%.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to read the nutrition facts, and then Tommy do the ingredients, and then Pete, you do the rest, the Surgeon General and the one above it. Okay, nutrition facts. Serving size 1 can, amount per serving, calories 150, astral spores 27%, meat byproducts 10%, vitamin B12 78%, worm excreta 100%. Useless filler, 25%, like this podcast. Zinc, 45%. Tom, the ingredients?
That's close to 300%, by the way.
The ingredients with an asterisk after the ingredients: a dash of childlike whimsy, 3 scoops of galactic fairy dust, a generous sprinkling of Joey de Vivere.
Please.
Joie de vivre.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. I don't know. 12 droplets of Venetian morning dew.
Venusian.
Hand-picked wumpus berries, a pinch of love, and the lilting laughter of 1,000 Neptunian elves. Then at the bottom, that asterisk means not the actual ingredients at all.
Slurm is canned on the planet Wormulon by cheerful Grunkalunkas under the watchful eye of Her Royal Majesty the Slurm Queen. Surgeon General's warning: Slurm may be habit-forming and or addictive. Drink at your own risk. And then the trademark information on this says 2008.
Okay.
So was this a tie-in with the return of the movies and things? Because the show is canceled already, right?
Yeah.
That was
So this is just a straight-up cash grab.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
So basically, this is some kind of Yahtzee-esque game. You got dice.
You put them in a cup.
You've
shake
got a
them up.
cup to shake. The cup
dice
looks
game.
like a can of Slurm.
Mm-hmm. On the dice, you have
Characters.
who all are
who's on
represented by
these?
numbers.
Leela, the Professor,
6-sided dice.
Nibbler,
Dice.
Bender, Fry, Grozoidberg, and that's and Bender.
And her.
And that's it. All right. So Tom was trying to explain the rules to us earlier, and it's kind of convoluted. So what do we say we just shake and see where we get to?
Yeah. We'll start. Yeah.
All right.
You basically, you shake it up, and then we bet on how many of the characters are on each total. So I guess I'll start here. And then the nice thing is that the Nibbler is a wild card, so that can count for anything.
Represented by a W on his side of the die.
So I'm going to start my bid off at saying that there are
There are what?
7 There are 7 benders or 7 twos on the table.
Between the three of us and all
Between
our
the
dice.
three of us.
Between the three of us,
yes.
there are 7 twos. And are we supposed to guess higher or lower?
You can either call my bluff or you can take another bid. So for the sake of why don't you call
Okay, wait, so if I called your bluff, which would make me the
challenger,
bluffer, the challenger or the bluffer?
I would be the bluffer if I'm wrong.
But if you're not wrong,
Then
you're what?
you lose a die.
Okay. And if I am the challenge, so if I call your bluff, and that which would make me the challenger, and you are low,
Horrible tragedy.
Yes.
what does that mean?
I lose a dice then, and then we continue on.
And if I challenge you and you are higher or equal to, I lose?
You lose a dice.
I'm going to call your bluff, Tom, and make you a bluffer.
So let's all look at ours.
You said 7 twos? Who are twos?
Bender.
Okay. Now, what do I
And you have to count Nibbler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have 0 twos.
I
Zero
have
benders,
3
zero-
benders and 2 nibblers, making mine a
Wow,
hand of
dude.
5 benders.
5, and I have 2, 4. So we have
9 benders.
9 benders. So you lose a dice.
No, that's not how I understood it. You were low in your bet. You said there were 7.
Is it 7 or more?
If the total is equal or greater to the bid number, the player who made the challenge loses 1 die. So greater or equal.
Well, hang on. I just asked you about that. And did he tell me the opposite?
I thought that's what he said originally.
But then I just asked about it.
I was explaining it backwards, so I was inverted of what we were saying. So
okay,
that means.
then this round doesn't count. I want to do another round.
Okay, that was the practice round.
Fine. But I was pretty good at that
That's
one.
how we're learning.
No, I would have said you were too high at that point.
You can't say which way. You just call my bluff.
You just say you're wrong.
Yeah, and if I'm under, then I lose. So now you
want me to
guess.
make? Okay.
Yeah, you make a guess.
I'm going to say that there are 4 Zoidbergs on the table.
Do you want to?
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna say nothing. Pass, check.
No, you either have to call his bluff or you change the.
Oh, or I get to change it if I
Yes,
don't.
You
call
get to
him?
do your own bet or call his bluff.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to say that there are 5 Leelas.
I'm going to call your bluff on that.
Okay. Well, I've got 3,
And I've got 3.
I've got 1.
so I won, right?
So you won. I lose a dice. So that goes in the middle.
All right. So, do I start off next because Pete went? Okay.
This is riveting if you're listening right
Here's
now.
my bluff.
No, it's just your bid.
Okay. Here's my bid. There are 10 million calculons. I'm going to say that there are 7 professors.
7 professors.
7 professors.
Okay. I'm gonna change the bid. I'm gonna do that there are 8 fries. 3s.
So now in this case, what if neither of us?
You're out.
If I just for you calling it,
I can do a bid. Now Pete can do a bid
and then
or
he
call
can
my
do
bluff.
one on yours after if I'm out.
Yeah,
or whatever.
and then it comes back around.
Oh, okay.
So in this situation, are we dealing with the Schrodinger's nibbler? Because if someone has a wild card, they can't declare it before it starts. Or can you declare the wild cards?
The wild card is whatever the bid is. That counts as whatever the bid is.
So
I said there's what? Did I say 7?
I still don't
You said
understand how this
7
works.
professors.
Okay,
So if you said
if I
there
have any nibblers, they would count towards that.
as a professor,
Yes,
if
but
there are more than 7 professors,
he would
Wins.
win. But his bid is done because I bid.
You
I
bid
bid
what?
it differently. I bid 8
Oh,
fries.
so now we're checking for yours.
8
we're not
fries.
even.
Yeah,
So-
yours is done until it comes back around to you.
Okay. All
if
right.
there are
Now Pete can either call your bluff or
or bid, and then you can either call his bluff or bid, and then it keeps going around. That's how the game is played. It's I don't know.
I'm going to say there are 4 Zoidbergs.
4 Zoidbergs, okay.
All right. I'm going to say that there are...
I still like
and
the
you
idea
can
of a
you can do
Schrodinger's
your
nibbler.
bid back, the same bid.
I'm going to say that there are... I can pick a different one, though, right?
You can, yeah,
I'm gonna say
absolutely.
that there are
can.
6 Farnsworths.
6 professors?
Yeah.
I'm going with 8 fries again.
I'm going to call your bluff,
Pull the trigger.
Tom.
You're gonna call a bluff? All right. I got 3 fries.
I have 5 nibblers.
Oh, man. So you automatically have 1, so...
I win. You lose a dice.
It's a good call. I mean, 8's a lot.
It is. I still don't understand how this game works.
This is exactly how the game works.
I still don't
It is
understand.
something Bender would try to play with somebody.
Okay,
All right,
so it's whose turn?
It's my turn because you just went. I'm gonna go with 6 fries this time.
I'm going to say 5 Leelas.
I'm going to say 6 Leelas.
I'm calling your bluff.
All right.
I have 1.
2.
I have 1 and 2 nibblers, so that's 3.
So that's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Damn it.
So Tom loses another one.
All right.
These convoluted rules you keep changing seem to be
I'm not
working
changing
against
them. I'm just keeping it going.
Okay.
Did you see? I forgot to cover mine.
No, I didn't see.
Okay.
My bifocals don't work that well.
Did you guys hear about all those robots that killed everybody? This is coming out weeks from now. You never know. By then
I
it might
know,
happen.
right? It's possible. It's pronounced robot.
Is
it my turn?
Yeah. You
I'm going to
first.
say, wait, no, I started last round, didn't I?
No, I did.
Okay. I'm going to say there are 4 Farnsworths.
Well, I'm going to say that there are 7 Leelas.
Call it.
I'm calling your bluff,
Okay. I've got 3.
I have 1.
and I have none.
Horchie
All right.
loses.
All right.
All
so
right. This is
now
riveting.
Yeah. And I guess the
Hold
key
on. Let me put on my sunglasses real quick.
It's reflecting in your sunglasses.
No, they're the X-ray ones that Bender has.
Oh. Okay. Is it Horchie's turn to start bidding?
Yeah, he could bid.
I'm going to say 5 Benders.
I'm calling your bluff.
Damn.
I have
I
none.
got 2.
I have 1.
Damn.
You lose
It's
again.
getting heated.
Yeah.
Let's get through this quickly.
Let's throw
so the
some money
listeners
down
can-
there.
Oh.
We can talk about it. I'm going with 3 fries.
I'm going to call your bluff.
I got 1.
I have none.
I have 1.
Damn it.
Yep.
I only
So
got
how
2
many,
dice left.
You have 2 dice, Pete?
I have 4.
You have 4 and I have 3.
I wonder if anybody out there has ever heard of this game or has this game. I had never even heard of it, and I think it was like $20 used.
So if you do have
And-
it, let us know what you think about it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm going to say there are
Pete, I can see
4
your dice. I didn't
4
see any of them,
benders.
but you know.
4
so you know.
benders. You see them now?
I'm not
4
trying
benders.
to look.
I'm saying there's
Stop
4
it.
benders.
I'm going to look if you do that again.
4 benders.
Call his bluff or do it.
I'm not going to. I'm going to say that there are I'm going to say there are 3 fries.
I'm going to go with 3 benders.
Okay. It's real pussy bluff, but all right.
I'm going to say there are 4 benders.
Okay, I'm going to say that there are... what did I say last time? I'm going to say that there are 5 benders.
7 scruffies. I'm calling your bluff.
Okay, let's do it.
What did you say?
I got 2 benders.
I have 2 benders.
I have 1 bender.
Yes!
I have 1 dice left.
Oh, no.
I'm going to tell you guys my strategy after... actually, are you still winning? You still got 4?
I still have 4.
All right. Maybe I won't tell anyone my strategy because it might be the worst strategy ever. Okay, so who went last? Does it go with who starts?
You did. It's Tommy's turn. But he's looking at his phone. He's got a text message he's got to attend to. Oh,
Yeah, my sister...
It was me. I told him which dice I have.
oh, yeah, it's my turn. 2 Leelas.
I say there's 3 Farnsworths.
I'm going to say 5 Farnsworths.
Tom?
I'm calling your bluff on that.
Okay. I got 2.
I also have 2.
Come on, give it to me, dude. Yes.
He had a Leela.
What? Oh,
So you lose.
man.
For really not liking this game, I seem to be doing pretty well at it.
Hey, cool, man.
Is it my turn?
I think so.
3 benders.
Now it's your turn. Orgy.
Going to say 3 Zoidbergs.
I'm going to call your bluff on that.
Okay. I got 1.
I have 1.
I have 1.
Yes.
I'm out.
All right. I think we can probably stop playing at this point.
No.
You
You got
to
it.
keep
I
going?
got
Try.
2 dice
You have
left.
to go to
You
the
got
end.
4. I want to
is-
know. You can't talk about how great
This
you were
is like
doing.
the shittiest
And then-
version of Harmon
Because
Quest
if we
ever.
stop now, you win. And we're not doing that. I mean, I'm probably going to lose, but we're not doing that. So you can say for every time we
All
bring
right,
this up how
okay.
you won.
All right. I'm going to say there's 3 Leelas.
To say that there's 4 Leelas.
I'm going to call your bluff.
Okay, I got 2.
I have 3.
So
There are 5.
it's you lose it. You call the bluff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Equal to or greater the person that
still
did the
don't-
bin win.
I still don't understand how it's played.
Why are you winning?
All right.
Maybe that's the key to the
Do
game.
I go now because
Yes.
Pete went last? Okay. I'm going to say there's 2 Zoidbergs.
I'm going to say there's 3 Leelas.
I'm going to call your bluff. You suck, dude.
Uh-oh.
I got 1 die.
1 dice left.
1 Leela
die
and 2
and-
nibblers.
And Peter Wormstrom has
I'm going to say there's 2 benders.
I'm going to call your bluff.
I have 2 benders.
Oh, man. All right. Pete won.
Oh, wow.
That was quick.
Yeah. Quick game.
Okay.
I got to say, okay, so that game, you know,
Make sure you have 5 dice back.
the well, we'll clean them up after. Let's finish this. The games, you know, the dice could be anything. You know, it's cool at the game of Slurmcast. It's cool. It's neat for us, you know, fans of the show or whatever. But I mean, you know, it could be anything. The actual, I've never played a game that reminds me of that.
This has to be a real dice game.
I
of
think
some
it's just.
sort.
I'm
I
sure
think
that's
it's
what it is.
Yahtzee. I think this is just Yahtzee.
I haven't played Yahtzee
isn't it?
since I was a little kid. I don't remember the rules. I remember the cup and the dice and everything, but the aspect of trying to figure out, because you know you have to count like, okay, we've lost this many dice during the game. The person, you know, calling it has 1 die or 3 dice or 5 or whatever, so you have to factor that in, and then you just have to. Then you look at yours, and I like putting all those in and going like, all right. Is Tom saying that there's 6 benders and he has 3 of them?
I still
and
don't
he's
understand the
assuming
over/under part of it.
Literally, it says, if the total number of the bid is equal or greater than the bid number, the player who made the challenge loses 1 die. If the total number is less than the bid number, the player who bidded loses a die.
I still don't get it.
But anyways, what I was going to say was I like this game. I like it because you're playing against the players and you're also playing against the odds. You're playing. How much are you paying attention to? Just like if any.
I think there are two serious
any card
flaws.
game where you kind of count the cards as you go and you count how many.
How was your family trip to the casino yesterday?
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I got to go to the casino again.
Yeah.
And I got to go as like are you guys going to the casino after family brunch? I guess I'll
tag along. I hope I don't have to be a hypocrite about anything later on.
Well, first of all, so the week before that, my mom was like, you can't go to Mother's Day brunch with grandma and aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever, siblings, unless you go to church. And then
that's some straight up bullshit.
And then she's like, and you can't go to the casino. I'm like, wait a second. So I can't go to the casino unless
Because
I go
you
to
can go
church.
to-
It was the most Catholic thing.
Well, they
that
do
I've
cancel each other out.
only in Catholicism.
Yeah.
So
Can
I
you
showed
ask
up.
for,
It's just
for forgiveness of what might happen at the casino?
It's just
at
I
church?
should have asked
LCR
for some
for
luck,
you, buddy.
and it didn't work. So I showed up 5 minutes before church ended, walked in the back, stood back there, and then walked up behind my brother and cousin and was like, hey, it was a pretty good mass, huh? And like, people was turning around like, oh, Ricky's
What a
here.
homily.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they would have seen me for communion, so they know I came late, whatever. So then we went to brunch, worst food ever. Just the eggs were bad, the hash browns were bad, bacon and French toast were okay, and the sausage was.
Where was
everything
this
was
brunch
undercooked.
at? What-
It was in the hall at St. Patrick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know who catered it, so sorry to them, but it was terrible. So then we went to the casino. Unlike the last time, and I think a lot of it too was that like, my mom and my aunt and my grandma and everybody.
So you
were
couldn't
there.
go full degenerate.
Yeah, I did like I was drinking and I was like I think kind of buying my little brother and little cousin more than they planned. They're 21 and 23, 4, whatever.
So you were over-serving them?
I was because I was trying to make them keep up with me, so I wouldn't feel as bad as how much I was drinking.
Okay.
So like I kept buying rounds, and they had like a half a beer or whatever. I'm like, oh well, here you go, and then they'd be like, I'll get the next one, and then before I'm like, oh, here you go, I got another round. So that's happening. Here's the one difference between the last time I went. I took out a certain amount of money when I got there.
Yeah.
Lost it, and then I stopped. I didn't go back to the
So
ATM.
the presence of your mother and grandmother shamed you into not being a degenerate.
And then
gambler.
I lied to my mom she's like, how'd you do? And I'm like, my sister was like, just tell her you like lost like half of it or whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, you got this much, I
I
stopped.
lost all of it, Mom, but guess how long it took me? You could phrase it like that.
Guess how long it took me? That wouldn't help.
Sure. I mean, you'd be like, it took me 5 minutes or it took me an hour.
We were there for a couple hours.
There you
I
go.
spaced it out.
Yeah. So it wasn't just like a free fall. I mean, you didn't go into the
How much
spiral.
did you lose?
I'm not going to say. It's
4 digits?
between me and
3 digits?
3 digits. I'm not going to the dude. I kill bugs for a living. I'm not like, and that's it. I don't have like a side.
Like $40 is a dent of losing, right? Yeah.
That would be. I'd be like, oh, but like, wait, how much did I say? Did I say 3 digits?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so
what I said.
I think
I don't believe you.
Well, that's
two-
what it
I'm
was.
calling your bluff.
there's two
I
serious flaws.
lost 3 Zoidbergs. Have they appreciated in value?
Two serious flaws in our game here. Number one, only the two of you were drinking. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had been drinking. So that's my fault. Number two.
Oh, hold on a second. I appreciate you being nice, but it's Tom's fault.
Okay, fair enough. Number two, we were playing a 4-person game with only 3 people, and I think that would have
I
added
think it would have been a little more fun.
a little more wild cardism to it. What we should probably do is take this down to the side quest or something and see if we can gamble on it under the table.
Well,
Just a thought.
or
if we have any
or
listeners,
we could not because you just announced
if
that.
we have
No,
any, if
what
we
we should do is play this from now on with our guests before we start the podcast.
Do one-
oh my
round?
God, they're already generous enough with their time. Maybe by request.
we
yeah.
should play it with one of our returning guests, and if they win, they take over one of our.
Yeah, it could be like a
As a
we
host.
play
Highlander
for
situation.
co-host of the podcast.
So I think thank you, Tommy, for picking this up. I'm still disappointed it wasn't a shitty energy drink because I'm nothing if not a masochist.
They fucked me up, but honestly, I like shitty energy drinks. I like the way they taste.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I know.
Anyway, So this I think wraps up our bonus content episode. We appreciate you listening. You can find our other episodes where we actually discuss the show Futurama at slurmcast.com.
Yep.
iTunes and all of those places like that where you get podcasts. Please leave us
all the stuff.
reviews
I mean, you can,
and ratings in
Google
iTunes. That
Slurmcast.
helps a lot. You can Google Slurmcast. We are on Facebook. We can be emailed at slurmcastpod@gmail.com. We're on Twitter and Instagram at slurmcastpod. You can call or text us at 216-438-1077. Is there anything
I have one
missing?
thing to add that's not part of the...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, it's just... I kept meaning to... I wanted to read my friend's review that he wrote. Since this is a bonus episode. It made me laugh. He sent it to me, and then I went and checked it out. It's one of the more recent ones. Do they go backwards?
It discounts the review if you tell people that your friends wrote it.
Oh yeah, well whatever. I mean okay. Well, let me put it this way. Okay, then let me say this. There's a friend of mine from high school and college that I hadn't talked to in a while. Messaged me out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, I've been listening to your podcast. I really like it." He said a lot of really nice stuff, about it and about you guys. And a little bit later, he's like, he wrote a review, and it is
like we didn't have enough dead air on
this
one
one
episode, right, Tom?
Dead air.
It's my friend. It's my friend James. In the review, I'm not going to say his last name, but it's
James Foz. James Foz.
James Dog Boogie. The title is Rick Horchey is Fraud and Genius. Slurmcast tells the tragic story of two aging starlets seeking revenge on each other on and around the set of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Rick Horchey plays the preacher wearing his own suit he brought from home, who extols the final eulogy before the main character ascends to heaven. His friends are funny too. The reason it was funny to me was because it was that show just came out, the Susan Sarandon.
I guess,
and there's a little inside joke in there that was some.
I think that is wholly inaccurate when describing our show. And your
Which part
shouldn't be all of it, even the part about me and Tom being funny.
Especially
that's my favorite part.
All lies.
I have one criticism,
but only
lies.
My name was not used in that.
This is true.
You know what though?
When did this become the Rick Horchey show?
We've known each other for a long time. I mean, me and my friend James that wrote the review. So he might have just been talking about some of my friends. He might have not even met you guys. I also
Matt
until
Slider.
now
he was talking about Matt Slider.
Not to make it awkward, but I didn't know you thought we were friends. I assumed when he wrote that he was talking about somebody else.
Yep.
I wrote about co-host.
I'll take that pocket watch back then.
All right. Hey, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back with a regular episode soon.
Don't forget to neuter and spay your pets.
I already stopped the recording.